Welcome to another exciting episode of Musa and Show. Here is what we have today.
Sanibonani, kune-article engiyibonile la ebithi ANC izokhuluma ne-MK Party bezama ukubonisana ukuthi kungenziwa kanjani because i-ANC ifuna abantu abazovota nayo njengoba i-DA ikhombisa ukuthi yona ngeke izivote nayo ukuze kuphasiswe i-budget nokuthi kukhushulwe i-VAT. Emveni kwalapho ngiyese ngibone ivideo kaZizipho oyimember ye-EFF oyifatsha obekhuluma ngalo lolu daba ngicela ukumcaphuna bese sixoxa.
Hi guys, please don't mind that I'm crusty. Remember when everybody heard that the EFF was going to negotiate with the ANC, possibly that the EFF can join the GNU, and the EFF has said they will not support the ANC with increasing the VAT. That is a no negotiator. Okay. And the EFF said if they get a chance to join the GNU, their condition is ANC has to drop the DA and the Freedom Front Plus. Everybody was throwing tantrums. Yeah. EFF has sold out. Malema has sold out again. They are negotiating with the DA, with the ANC. Yeah. MK is the only party. Yeah. The MK people were having a field sham. Now the ANC is negotiating with the MK. Batul, the ANC is negotiating with the MK so that the MK can help them vote and pass the VAT or the budget in Parliament. Batul ngoko. So there is such a hypocritical behavior going around that if EFF is negotiating with the ANC, they have sold out. If ANC is negotiating with MK, it's a strategic move.
Emveni kokubona le video ngibeke sengithi cha angenzi video le ngoba ngikhumbulile ukuthi uMbalula wakubalula ukuthi bazokhuluma nawo wonke ama political parties. Not sebazokhuluma ne-EFF kuphela noma ne-MK, kodwa bazokhuluma nawo wonke ama political parties. Ngiyakhumbula ukuthi i-Sunday Times release story ngayenza video nami ukwazisa abantu ukuthi i-ANC ijayina inkinga ne-DA izokhuluma yona ne-EFF, futhi sakuveza ukuthi i-ANC ne-EFF bake basebenzisana ngaphambilini ngesikhathi babefuna ukukhipha uJacob Zuma nangesikhathi befuna ukuvimba i-nuclear ukuthi ingabi impumelelo. uGwede Mantashe wasebenzisana ne-EFF. Ngakho ke banomlando omuhle ukuthi bake basebenzisana bona bobabili. Ake sicaphune ufikile Mbalula sizwe ukuthi uthini yena. Emveni kokubona le video ngibeke sengithi cha angenzi video le ngoba ngikhumbulile ukuthi uMbalula wakubalula ukuthi bazokhuluma nawo wonke ama political parties. Not sebazokhuluma ne-EFF kuphela noma ne-MK, kodwa bazokhuluma nawo wonke ama political parties. Ngiyakhumbula ukuthi i-Sunday Times release story ngayenza video nami ukwazisa abantu ukuthi i-ANC ijayina inkinga ne-DA izokhuluma yona ne-EFF, futhi sakuveza ukuthi i-ANC ne-EFF bake basebenzisana. Kune video ke ngizoyicaphuna manje lapho uMbax echaza khona ngabanzi mayelana nalo nge-DA nje nabo.
Do you see them getting over this hurdle around the budget? Do you see us going through this and then the DA remaining in the GNU? Because I can't imagine a party that does not in the end support the budget then implementing its plans. It makes no sense in my head.
It will depend what the discussions will produce in terms of as we talk to them and as we get to that point. The budget must be passed. Bills must be paid. South Africa must run. And then we must see what will then happen when they work very hard not the budget to be passed. You will not achieve everything else. Look, we are in municipalities where the DA was governing and they passed budget irrespective of whether we agreed with them or not. And they were not in coalition with us. They simply ran roughshod over us. And then they passed budget in Joburg, they passed the budget in Pretoria, they passed the budget in Port Elizabeth, they passed budget every day in Cape Town. So the point is this. With our 6 million, they will never run roughshod over us. And the fact of the matter is that if they look deep in that budget, they are accommodated.
Yeah, I do think
And then they are. And then they want to hold us at ransom because of political, win. They want that. No, we managed to stop the ANC. We have already been stopped. We've got 40%. We don't govern alone. But even ourselves, we are not a walkover. So we don't talk to people with a cap in the hand like we're hopeless. We are not hopeless. We are not hopeless. We will fight for what belongs to us and to our people, at the same time respecting others.
Okay.
We respect South Africa, and that is what is important.
Okay, I don't have a lot.
Uyabona kudela waziyo ukuthi kulama negotiations kuyohamba kanjani ngoba iANC iphumela obala yathi yona ifuna njengoba esho nje uMbalula ibudget ifuneka iphase ukuze izinto zonke ziqhubeke. EFF uMarshall Dlamini ukubeke kwacaca ukuthi bona njenge-EFF abafuni nje kuthinta ibudget, cha akubhekwa amanye ama-alternative. I-MK Party ibisho njalo yaze yakhipha istatement last beyikhulume ngeMarch ngoba bephikisana nokhushulwa kwebudget. Kodwa ke siyazi nathi ukuthi uma kunegotiate kuba nama-offer bekwetafuleni, asazi ukuthi ANC yipi offer ezoza nayo ku-MK ukuze MK ivote kanye nabo. Becela ke ukucaphunela ozosichazela ukuthi kahle kahle la kusetshenzwa kanjani.
This government is completely incapable of creating jobs. The GNU as well. There is no plan to create these jobs, Khomotso, and that is unacceptable. We have to call them out. And there's no plan to get this 1.1% GDP growth better. You will see it in the budget. There's no plan whatsoever. Yeah.
And
Ayikho into ebuhlungu njengale engizwayo yokuthi kuyonke lento ekhulunywayo there is no plan ukuze create umsebenzi impilo zabantu ziguquke. Akuna plan. Uthi lo baba cause uthi uMaqubule uthi uyibhekile ibudget akunala khunywa khona ngeplan ezokwenza ukuthi ku create imisebenzi. So njengoba kukhushulwa bafuna ukukhuphula iVAT ukuthi ukwazi ukukhava indleko zabo bafande futhi ne-lifestyle yabo siphinde simcaphune.
So the question for me, because you started the conversation about that, right? And like we say by the time this airs, probably we will know. What would have been a better, is there somewhere else where this government, where Treasury could have generated the amount of money that they hope to get out of this increase from 15 to 17%? Are there better options?
You know, the first thing, Ndumiso and Khomotso, we are growing at 1.1% a year.
Yeah.
Who is responsible? It's National Treasury and the Reserve Bank. Those are the two most important institutions in our country in terms of the economy. So if we're not growing, and over the same 16-year period, 155 emerging and developing countries cruised to an annual average GDP growth rate of 4.4%. And emerging and developing Asia, 30 countries, 6.3%. So our
And that's the norm.
that's the norm.
For like economies.
So what I'm trying to say is that this chronically low GDP growth rate over such a long period is unique for a country that is not at war. During this period, Ethiopia went to war in Tigray, but they were still growing, much faster than us, and many other countries, So that's the first thing. We must put the blame where it belongs. National Treasury and the Reserve Bank. Yeah. So Treasury and the Reserve Bank are to blame. That's the background to this VAT. Now, back to the VAT increase, is that, first of all, I was really surprised. I didn't think that there would be a VAT increase because I remember, as Ndumiso was talking, that 2018 VAT increase. Now, Treasury from 2020, they're saying, no, this thing has never worked. It didn't work. We didn't collect as much as we thought we would collect. And Treasury seemed traumatized by the experience of that VAT increase. And then 2020 to 2024, every single year, they're saying this thing didn't work. So now, what happened to evidence-based policy making? Jiggy. Next thing, we are now having a VAT increase out of the blue. Like, now the second thing I have to say is that in the past one, whenever there's a tax increase or a change, they warn us ahead of time.
Right.
So they start, throwing this thing out there before even the VAT one. They throw it out there.
Yeah.
There was a panel to look into, economists to look into this thing about exemptions, and they give you warning. So that's the first thing so they give you warning, but this one came out of the blue without warning. And then the last thing I want to say is that this is an organization that is arrogant. So this is how they've rolled for the past 15 years. They used to go there, not tell ANC, they've got a disdain for the ANC, which put them in there. Yeah. And they go there to the day of the budget. They've told nobody in their own ANC cabinet.
So that's actually true.
Yeah, the Iqiniso came out. They used to go there without telling anybody what is actually in the budget. And then the compliant cabinet ministers, none of them would complain. So they just rocked up in Cape Town like business as usual in the middle of this economic crisis. And they shocked us with this 2% VAT increase, a Domkop VAT increase just before the local government elections. Do these people want to stay in power? No, they don't, So
Well, I don't think they should stay in power. The average South African.
They don't want to be in power. So South Africans, we must help them out of this situation.
Angizukusho lutho ke mina kodwa bengithi angikulethele la umuntu owaziyo ngomkhakha we-economy asichazele ukuthi kahle kahle inkinga ikuphi. So uma abantu bethi ugovernment we-ANC usifailile for the past 30 years basuke bengaqambona amanga mawuzwa kukhulunywa kanje ukuthi i-National Treasury kanye ne-Reserve Bank ibona okufuneka bakhulisa umnotho. Njengoba umnotho ungakhuli uqhamuka manje sekukhuphuka i-VAT, still umnotho awuzukukhula noma engakhushulwa i-VAT. Into ezokwenzeka nje izo-eda iy'ndleko kubantu laba abaswele. Izolo siyenzile ivideo la silande khona uDr Lehutla osebenza ngama-statistics obekasebenza ku-Stats SA wasibreakela yona down, wasitshengisa ukuthi umehluko yini soba affecta kanjani abantu. Kodwa nje uthi uqubulela labantu laba indlela benza ngayo bayakhombisa manje ukuthi bakhathele ukuba in power. Fanele nje abantu base South Africa babasize baphume. Uyasichazela ukuthi ngaphambilini bebezenzela nje imithetho noma kanjani vele iphasiswe bengatshelanga umuntu. Akuyena kuqubula umuntu oqala ukusho lento no Prince Marshall ukushilo ukuthi bukwakusetshenzwa kanje kuqala. Manje baseza ngalo mqondo kanti esikhathini samanje njengoba umthetho sowashintsha ibudget isifakwa as a proposal kunegotiate afika ama-political parties abeka umbono wayo bese kuyavotwa. Yingakho ke i-desperate kangaka i-ANC ukuthi ifuna ukukhuluma nawo wonke ama-political parties ukuthi awavote nayo. Noma yiphi i-political party ezovota ne-ANC akukhathalekile wena njengomuntu ovota uyithanda kangakanani, kodwa kuyobe kusho le political party ayinendaba nawe. Uma uyivotela uyobe uvotela iphathi engenandaba nawe, kodwa uvotela abantu abacabangela iphakethe labo. Angisho lutho kodwa mina bengithi nje angikulethele lokho ngoba ngibona ivideo kaZizipho ngase ngithi asike sikhulume ngalento ukuthi nayi MK mawucabanga wena izoyijoina nayi ANC noma cha. Ngicela ukuzwa ngawe la ku comment section. Mina nawe sidibane kwivideo landelayo, ngiyabonga.